he's a healer. I say he's a rock. I say he's the mender of the breach. I say he took me on a new car lot one time. He started showing me around. There was nothing y'all could do on the new car lot. That's where everybody was. So then in that same vision, he took me to the junkyard. And when he took me to the junkyard, I didn't really understand what was we doing here. We just left the new car lot. And he said, I am the Abba, the Father of restoration. I restore what's broken. I restore what men have thrown away. What men have called trash. There's treasure in this place. Woo! Hallelujah. Woo! Glory. A fire brand. Plucked out of the fire. Oh, yes. Glory be unto Yah. Glory be unto Yah. Glory be unto Yah. He's worthy. Yes, he's worthy. Yes, he's worthy. And I didn't know which way was up. That was Yah. The goodness of Yah allows you to obey in the midst of your mess. The goodness of Yah allows you to obey when your darkest, deepest pit. That is the goodness of Yah. For he's able. I say he's able. I say he's willing. And I say indeed, this is my belief system. This is where I dwell. I dwell in the already done. I dwell in the Ayin, where Yah only dwells. In this premise. Already done. Already done. Don't have to be done. Don't have to be said. I just have to understand. And I just have to get on the path and walk into the already done. It is done. It is done. It is done, mission. It is done, family. It's already done. It's established. We pay homage this year. We pay homage unto you this year. And we thank you for your word this day. We thank you for the prayer that went forth. Thank you for the children out. Yes. We thank you for Elder, Sister Jerry. We thank you for those that are in attendance. We thank you for the couple that came yesterday. Father, we thank you. We thank you. Let us move. Let us go to the book of YaH, Joshua. Let's go into the book of Joshua, chapter 7. Chapter 7, verse 10, 17. Sometimes you have to see what Yah wants to say and not what man is saying and not what you're reading in black and white. Say it. Yah is speaking. If you listen. Some won't listen. They're so wound up in arguing about what they know. But outside of what you know, you don't know anything at all. So you can parade around as if you know something. But outside of what you know, you don't know anything at all. Listen to the book. Revelation chapter 7, verse 10. And Yah said unto YaH, get up. I've been told you. Get up. Why are you lying here upon your face. So y'all didn't want prayer. Y'all wanted obedience. Y'all asked Yeshua, he asked Yehoshua, Joshua, why was he praying? He asked me, he said, get up. He said, why are you praying? When you know what has to be done. What you praying for? What you praying for when you know what has to be done? I am the father of discipline. I am the father of chastisement, correction, direction. I am the father of light. So he tells Yehoshua, he say, listen, get up. Don't eat. You're already empowered. You're already walking in my power. You're already walking in my authority. Do you not understand? Why bring yourself to this feeble state? I have already empowered you. So he tells in the next verse, it's not that anything that Yehoshua has done, but it's what those that he are connected to have done. See, we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Because sometimes, because of love, we will attach ourselves to family, friends, that y'all don't want your prayer, don't want their prayer. He wants obedience. I've heard enough cries. I've heard enough prayers. In order for me to move, I require obedience. I require no or yes. No to your flesh and yes to my will. No to your flesh and yes to my will. He says, Israel have sinned. I don't focus on the Israel, on this young. I want you to focus on your individuality. I don't want you to focus on our ancestors, because that's the problem. And Yeshua told us that y'all will face this problem because y'all will be busy looking at your ancestors and the mistakes that your ancestors made, and you'll be pointing fingers at them, telling, look, y'all got this splinter in y'all eye, our ancestors, what they have done. But Yeshua saying, y'all got a beam in y'all eye. Get the beam first out of your eye before you begin to look down upon your ancestors. And too many times this day and time, that there is not an individual search of self. Always looking outside of self, always watching and looking at other folks and what other nations and what other people are doing, and always looking and thinking that there could be unity when you are in shambles. There's no unity when you bring a whole group of people together that are in shambles. A whole group of people that are in a chaotic state of mind. Come on, bro. The only thing you're going to create is a chaotic nation. A chaotic nation of disobedient, stiff-necked naysayers. I see people that will come in this place. They are drawn in this door. And they are in error on the other side of that door. But they come in here to teach myself and my wife. Speaking to a young man, he has all the answers. But none of the answers that he has or had was he applying in his life today. Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. Zeal is one thing, but ignorance is another thing. You're going to have to listen to somebody who has a resume, who have walked your walk, and has a resume because they walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You're in the midst of the valley of the shadow of death, and the person you're talking to is standing on the other side telling you, if you just listen, I can show you the way. I can show you the way. But in this day and age, no, I got it. I got it. And that's what many of our youth are. They have no faith in the elders, because the elders are not in a place for the youth to put a belief system in them, because it takes a conglomerate of elders to convince a child that is lost. Y'all say it would take 99 of y'all to convince that woman. 99 elders, 99 of y'all seeking me, praying and fasting and going through and birthing through the realm of spirit, birthing from the unseen realm into the seen realm, my glory, which is abundance. We're trying to do it on our own. Y'all begins to give his prophets a word. He tells his prophets, he's like, listen, don't you know that there's strength in numbers? What if a man is walking, he falls in a hole? He's stuck, but if he's walking with another, that man can help him out of that hole. He began to tell us about a string, and then he began to show us that that same string, if you make it threefold, wound and braided, that now has strength. We're weak because we're scattered. That's what's the purpose of scattering us, that y'all will have enough sense to look and to see the strongest people on the face of the earth are the most tight-knit people on the face of this earth. Listen to the book. And they have also transgressed my covenant, which I command them, for they have even taken the accursed thing, and have also stolen, dissembled also, and they have put it even in their own stuff. They lied. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies. Now, attaching yourself to somebody who cannot stand before their enemies is going to bring you down. They got to be willing to come up some. You can't keep going down into the valley. Oh no. Nehemiah told Samuel, he said, look, I don't have time to come down to the valley of oh no. And with Samuel, he didn't even have a place to come up. He told him, you have no business. But when you begin to deal with people that you love, you got to begin to tell them, look, there's a place for you, and you got to come up. You got to come up. Because where you are, there's no glory there. The breach cannot be mended in that place, because that place is polluted. It shall utterly destroy you, that place. It shall destroy you. So y'all says, and Mikey says, arise ye and depart. For this is not your rest, for it is polluted. It is polluted. It is a polluted rest. It is a rest where your mind, your soul, and your body will begin to be weary. You begin to take on things in your body that you shouldn't take on, because you are dismissing your peace in your shalom to take on their chaotic behavior.
Yes, sir. Make it plain.
My sister was telling me about coming to Duval County. I had to be frank. I'm not coming to Duval County with that, all that negative energy. Y'all don't know how to rest. I know how to rest. I went there and I got displaced because I joined myself with people their minds were chaotic. It was chaotic and it began to draw me into the chaos. See, dysfunction requires that you also be dysfunctional.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a way to deal with dysfunction and then stay on the mountain. I can help you up, but I ain't coming down there.
Yes.
I'm not coming off this mountain.
Yes.
And when I do come off this mountain, I'm not going to see you because I'm going down the backside of this mountain. I'm going to go through another valley because I got another mountain that's a little higher than this one to climb. I'm going to keep going from mountaintop. That's going from glory. See, to go from glory to glory, you got to have an ascent, a view, a descent, a valley low, and now you got another ascent. Because the valley is the valley of decision. This is a place where you begin to do a self-check inventory of your maturity. Too many people are negating that they still need to mature to take on the next mountain. See, truth is, you still operate in an old anointing, an old you. And your old anointing, you ain't got enough strength to take this new mountain. Come on, somebody. This is the book. So, the Bible says in verse 12, therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies because they were accursed, meaning unacceptable unto YaH. If you ever want to tell the truth to people, tell people, look, where you are right now, and we're going to use scripture to verify this, you're unacceptable. I know they told in the church to come as you are, which I will let you have that. But when you come, you have to be willing to be changed. Yes. And that requires a life for a life. Yes, see, everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. You got to die a death today. You got to die a death to flesh and self. And you got to have faith that he has the power to resurrect you. He has the power to blow life, a righteous spirit into you. But you got to be willing to embrace the unknown. You got to be willing to turn your ear away from people, turn your eyes away from places, and turn your thoughts away from things. People, places, and things is how you go higher when you begin to release. And I promise you, when you grow and you mature, they'll come after you. They'll come after you. But if you stay in that same place, you can't reach it. The only way to reach you is to continue to go higher and higher and higher. To lift the standard. For YaH shall lift the standard. For when the enemy comes in like a flood, YaH shall lift a standard. The standard keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher. It never dips. It continually takes you higher. The problem that we have in our lives is we allow keep us, to bring us to all-time lows. And with the knowledge and the wisdom that we have, there's no way I'm going to open door number one when I know what's behind. See, it'd be different if I didn't know what was behind door number one. This is the one speaking. So I know what's behind each and every door. See, those doors that are up close, those doors are easy to access. But the doors where your true blessing and what will build your character, those doors is down the end of the corridor. Those are doors where you just think you're tired. When you just think you're so weary. I just need a door. No, I don't need any door. I need the door. I need the door. Because when I step through this door, see, you gotta open the door. You gotta turn it, you gotta open it. When I step through this door, I'm finna step into the newness of mind. I'm finna step into a place where now my mind be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. See, when you transform your mind, then it is difficult for negative energy to follow you. See, negative energy can't attach itself to newness because it's taking higher ground. Your anointing has increased. Y'all said, listen, every day, daily he does the work in us. Daily he does the thing for us. Our grace, our mercy is renewed daily.
Yes, sir.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
So when we begin to move through the trials of this life, and we begin to move through the things of yesterday, I like to go through the things of yesterday because the things of yesterday make me appreciate today even more. Because sure, I can find some things in today where I'm lacking. But when I look back on yesterday, I can't do nothing but praise Him. I can't do nothing but praise Him. I can't do nothing but say, I thank you. I thank you, God. Because today, I'm a little bit better than yesterday. I'm a little bit better than yesterday. Listen to the book. It says, because they were cursed, neither will I be with you anymore. This is y'all talking. He said, listen, the only way I can be with you is if you destroy this evil. Woo! Power. Arise ye and depart. For this is not your best. It is polluted. It shall destroy you. So what y'all say do? Before it destroy you, destroy it. Death is a requirement by our Heavenly Father. He who finds his life shall lose it. But he that loses his life and finds it in YaH, he shall have life everlasting, life eternal. But you got to die. You got to die to this life. You got to die to these desires. You got to die to the child, to the cheddar. The cheddar, the voices that's going on. You got to die. See, that's why I began to teach long time ago, Sister Jerry the Elder, that death is not my enemy. You know you teach that? Death is not my enemy. Now, other folk, see, to die in this life is a reward. And to die in the spirit is a reward. And to die unto this flesh is a reward. Because that day that you hear, thy well and faithful servant. Hey. Hey, hey, I don't have no problem with death. See, it's the quality of death. The quality of death is the issue. That's what we struggle with. The quality of death. That's why we all must begin to do a self-entail investigation of self to see what accursed thing that we are hiding. That stop, Keith. Listen to the book. He said, neither will I be with you anymore except you destroy the accursed from among you. The accursed from among you. Deal with self, which is singular, and then deal with plural. Always deal with singular first with any verse in the Bible. Do not apply anything in this book to plural first. Apply it to singular first. Icard. That's how you become Icard. That's singular. You begin to deal with self first. Up. Sanctify yourself. Bible dealing with plural people. Sanctify yourself. And say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, for thus saith YaH. The power and the source of Israel. There is an accursed thing in the midst of thee. I put my name there. Oh, Kwanshe, oh, T. Thou cannot stand before thy enemies until you take away the accursed thing from among. You know how many people is trying to stand before their enemy, and all they got to do is just remove the accursed thing, and Yahweh will move in like a flood. But because they got their hand on the cursed thing, let me know why he can't move. Because when Yahweh moved, he gave you a key example. He's going to destroy it. And if you are holding on to what he is going to destroy, you're going to be destroyed with it. That was the purpose of the blood when we was coming out of misery. He had to put the blood on the door, because if not, he would destroy the Hebrews also. Because the Hebrews were still holding on to misery, to Egypt. They wasn't no better than the Egyptians. They had the same belief system at that time. But that was a step of execution, because he had a plan to take them through a process to eliminate the accursed thing. And there's been many times, because they were stiff-necked and they were not turned loose that accursed thing, he would go to Moses and say, look, I'm going to destroy them. Because I'm going to come against the accursed thing that they're holding on to, and I have a requisite. I must destroy them also. Because they are holding there and holding that above me. Yahweh says something in Scripture. He says that for a man or woman that loves mother and father more than me, they are not worthy of the kingdom of Yahweh. It does not mean to disrespect your parents or your elders, but it does mean that if their example, is not an example, does not exemplify YaH, then guess what? You gotta love them from a distance, because that energy that's on them, it'll begin to beat you down. Slowly but surely. You have to watch what you allow in your ear gates. That's why you got the phone with certain people. You tired, you wore out, you feeling depressed with the information you done got. Because you don't come down off the mountain. They don't pull you down. Instead of you bringing them up, you come down. And what I've learned, you don't have too many times to come down. So I don't come down. I offer you a hand up. See, it's easier for me to offer you a hand up for you to come down than I got to try to get back up again. No, that ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. See, I ain't left you behind. I'm showing you the way. Why should I come down and act like I don't know the way? I know the way. Now, if you don't have enough belief in the YaH in me, that I know the way, then that's okay. But I can't come down. I can't come down because you don't have a strong enough belief system for me to come down to you. So I have a strong belief system. So you got to come up. I can't come down because I ain't got enough power for me and you. I'm sure what I'm talking about. When I was coming through, transitioning in YaH, years ago, he threw me a line, a test line. It was a fishing line. At that particular time, I think I weighed like 210, 211 pounds. The test line that he threw to me, it was rated for 210 pounds. Okay? So when he began to reel me in, because I was 210, but I had baggage. I had a cursed thing that was adding weight to me that I wasn't supposed to have. And YaH was so precise and had so much precision, the test line that will reel me in, it was only rated for 210 pounds. So 210 and 3/4, when he got ready to reel me in, the line popped. It would pop. So when I finally figured it out, some maybe 15 years later, that I had to rid myself of that accursed thing, and then I was the right weight in it. And when YaH began to reel me in, because I weighed 210, and by the time I got to YaH, I weighed about 208. I had got rid of a little bit of extra stuff. Yes, sir. I was able to be real. And y'all say, look, y'all say I was seeing fishermen to fish. Yes, sir. He said, my extreme measures, I was seeing hunters to hunt you. I had been hunting and I had been fishing. And the hunters got me to the place where I could be fishing in. Oh man, y'all was that hunting. When y'all seen hunters that way. Boy, look at him. Boy, look at him. Look at that's something some of y'all need to know for y'all own self. Ain't to be discussed. When y'all begin to send hunters out. Right now. Boy, look at him. You be wounded. And I was glad and I was thankful that I could be fished in my hunting. Listen to the book. Turn in your Bibles to Ephesians chapter 4. Let's look at Ephesians. Look at Ephesians chapter 4. Verse 18. 4 and 18. The Bible reads, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of YaH through ignorance that is in them, the accursed thing, because of the blindness of their mind, the accursed thing, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness to work all uncleanness with greediness. The accursed thing. But ye have not so learned Messiah. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahshua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, the accursed thing. The former conversation, the way I used to talk, the way I used to act, the things I used to think. The former conversation ain't just your speech. The former conversation is your character. Your character has a whole different verbiage and conversation. Your character. That you put up concerning the former conversation of the who? Of the old man. Of the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. To the deceit of lust. Lust is a deceiver because lust has an operation. Lust begins to move in this thought. Lust begins to deceive you. Once you fall up under the deception, then you start trying to figure out a way to acquire something that you know you really don't deserve or that you really are not ready for. People do it every day. I'm going to make it happen. I got to make it happen. So once you deceive yourself, because you are deceived for being a hearer of the word and not a doer of the word. So then you begin to cover it up with lies. You start lying to yourself. You start lying to yourself. Saying stuff like maybe and what if. I don't deal with maybes. I don't deal with what ifs. I deal with already done. And young man, you're going to have to walk in the already done. I'm not dealing with what ifs. I'm dealing with the already done. The premise of listen. I know the thought that he has for you. And the thought that he has for you is good and not evil. It's good and not evil. So if you line up with the energy of our Heavenly Father, this is what will happen. Your former conversation and that old man, he'll come to you one day and say, hey, you might say, hey, what you doing? Oh, I've been evicted. I got to go. You got to go. Where you going? I don't know where I'm going, but I got to get out of here. Because your former conversation is what kept me bound to you. Your former character is what kept me bound to you. Because your character has changed. Because you have lived for standard. And y'all have come in like a flood. I got to go. I have no power. I have no authority. My power and my authority was that you had a grip on me. I never had a grip on you, says alcohol. I never had a grip on you, says cocaine. I never had a grip on you, says heroin. You had a grip on me. Adultery says, I never had a grip on you. Fornication says, I never had a grip on you. You had a grip on me. You used me. You used me to blame me against the Father that was in you. I've been ready to go because I didn't have no power, no authority to bind you. Samson couldn't be bound by nothing. nothing. But he had a hold of something.
Lord.
If he would have turned it loose, he never would have been able to be bound by anything.
That's right.
Listen to the book. The Bible said that once that conversation and the corruptness and the deceitful lust, it said once that is loosed by you, then you begin to be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That's the standard. That's the lifting of the standard. The things I used to do, I have no need of them any longer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I now hold title deed, I hold power and authority over you.
Yes. Yes.
Right at my heel if you may,
Yes.
but your head
Lord.
I shall crush. Woo.
Lord. Lord.
And that ye put on the new man, which after YaH is created in righteousness and true set apartness, true holiness. Wherefore put it away, lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. So as I say, when you take a conglomerate of chaotic mind, shadow-minded people, and you put them together, it is the breeding ground for crabs in a pot.
Come on.
Woo! Ain't nobody gonna get out until you surround yourself with like-minded people.
Right.
People that are willing to die and know that if it be the will of the Father, resurrection, power is in his hand. Nothing can pluck you. Nothing can pluck you from the hand of the Almighty, terrible YaH. Almighty YaH, creator of all things. Verse 29 says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying. See, corrupt communication means you got to come down. You got to come down to the valley of, oh no. That it may minister grace unto the hills. That's your hand lifting them up. I'm offering you grace. But you got to come up. You got to come up. If you know what you're doing and you know if you're doing, you're trying on drugs, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what's going on. You can't keep a job. You're 20 years old. You're 25 years old. You can't keep a job. You rather stand in front of 7-Eleven or Quick Stop and beg for $1 or $2 to buy a Black and Mild and a blunt. You riding on skateboards and bicycles trying to talk to a young lady.
Come on, bro. Make it pray.
Your mind needs to be renewed.
Amen.
See, you ain't gonna never be able to defeat that fame. You ain't gonna never be able to defeat because you got holding on to the cursed thing.
Amen.
Because see, everybody in our community want to be cool.
Amen.
Look, you don't become cool. You born cool.
All right, brother.
See, I don't know where y'all get swag from. See, swag is something y'all invent. Cool, that's a birth.
Amen.
You all born cool.
Amen.
You going up under the cool banner.
Amen.
He bread,
Yes.
the salt of the earth,
Yeah.
the city that sitteth upon the hill,
Come on.
the light, that candle, that men should be able to see from afar off.
Yes.
Listen, talking to young man, not gonna say his name. But I took him through some things and some scenarios with what the plot is with this weed they call loud. And I showed him some things, and I showed him another thing. I showed him, I said, look, when you go to the mirror and you look in the mirror, that is called an observer that's looking back at you. If you move this way, the observer moves that way. You move this way, you lift this hand, the same hand. I say that was in that mirror. When you go before your Heavenly Father, that's who gonna testify against you.
That's right.
That observer in the mirror.
Yes.
He said, I scared the inside of it. He said, I just gotta be honest. He said, really, I've been avoiding you. Because he said, because you Kodesh. He said, I've been avoiding you. That's what he said. He said, you know, that's what he said. He said, you Kodesh. He said, I've been avoiding you. He said, but I took heed, and he said, I got so much money in my pocket now because I stopped smoking. He said, my pocket's on small now. I just want to thank you because that phone call you gave, you didn't have to do because I got a moray, I got an elder. But moray, that was a labor of love. And I told him, no, keep going where you going. I ain't trying to draw you here.
That's right.
I love you. You work every day. You shouldn't be riding no bus. You understand me? Unless you want to. You should be able to get you a car. You should be able to get you a house. You understand me? Because his mind is undergoing a renewing of the mind. Because I'm showing him the spirituality of the book, not the carnality. So many people read what's on the page. They cannot see. So when you want to teach at a place that you're not at to teach, I see people still go forth. And I see them start to make stuff up as they go. They start to make stuff up as they go. Now, what's going to happen because they're recording their teachings, they're going to go back when they mature, and I told them, they're going to see the error. They're going to see the error in the teaching, which is not bad. They're going to see the error because then you get to see the maturity. But because I ain't never got ahead of y'all, and ain't never wanted to do something outside of my lane, when I go back over my teachings, they inspired by y'all. Because I deal with the spirit of the letter. The letter kills.
Amen.
Just like I showed you about these, see, this would be the letter. Let me show y'all what the letter is. All right, throughout all your generations, command ye that all Hebrews put zizis in the four corners of their garments. Right? So that when they look upon them, that they will remember the commandments. Now, the letter, you have people looking, where your ZZs? Where your friends? Yeah, because it's a commandment. But what they don't understand is, why would somebody need these that don't know the law? This ain't gonna make you remember. Now once you remember, once you come into a understanding where you have attained and you overstand the law and you begin to move and maneuver in it, then you'll put you some fringes on your garments. Because I just took you through a simple spiritual path. You don't need these. You don't even know the law. So wearing these on your clothes, that means you're going to be doing stuff you ain't got no business doing with ZZ's on. So now you're defiling. You understand me? And that's what I started to show. I began to show him and maneuver him through the spiritual realm, through the mind of YaH, not the mind of man. Listen to the book. Let's go to YaH now. Let's go to James. We call James chapter 4. You gotta take your time. Take your time. You gotta take your time with YaH. Y'all not finna get in a rush with nobody. Looking on 4 and 4. James. Book of James 4 and 4. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your lust. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is the enemy of YaH? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of YaH, the accursed thing. Do ye think that the scripture say in vain? The spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, YaH resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to YaH. Resist evil, and evil will flee. Resist evil, and evil will flee. Draw nigh to YaH, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your minds, ye double-minded. Double-minded is the accursed thing. The thing that one is holding on to, just not willing to let it go. Let me tell you something. Give you a key hint. We got feast days coming up. And I guarantee if you participate in y'all feast days, he'll begin to break bands. He'll begin to break yokes, because that's when he moves. Is he moving now? No, you struggling. But in his feast days, he has to move. Because he says, sanctify ye yourselves.
Yeah.
So you can come up. When it's in your will to let stuff go, that power gonna come upon you like a flood. Because it's coming for that accursed thing. And that accursed thing will be like, man, I just got my vision papers. I gotta go. But just remember, I'll be crouching. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be there. And yeah, guess what? And feast days, each feast day I reverence, I get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, because it's bringing me to a place of discipline, Sister Jerry, self-discipline. It's bringing me to a place where all the yeast got to get out of my house. I can't even eat no yeast. I can't eat no cereal. I can't even drink no yeast. It's a place where all I'm really drinking is water. No juice. No nothing. You can't drink no wine. No none of that. No nothing. It's a place of cleansing. Because when you deal with Passover, when you deal with Passover, Passover is a place of justification. That's the blood, justification. 7 days of unleavened bread is purification. After you go through your purifications, you go in the first fruits, which is glorification. It's YaH's salvation plan. And YaH's salvation plan is every year. And you have to get into his cycle. That's why so many people call themselves backsliding. Because they're not in his cycle. They're not in his plan. So because they're not marching to the beat of his drum, they do a backslide. That's what they call it. They call it backslide. Then they want to go listen to the verse. He said he's married to the backslide. Okay. Right there. Because you're not, listen, because you're not in his cycle. When you get in his cycle, you get stronger, and as you get stronger, you begin to deny, you begin to be renewed in your mind, body, and soul. Without that, just going to a weekly Bible study, or just going to a Sunday service, or going to revivals, you're still not in his rhythm. That's why so many people struggling, because they don't get in the rhythm. YaH has a cycle. Everything has a cycle. I was standing in the door and I was going to call my wife. What she doing? I was going to say, baby, look at what these trees are leaves. Look at all them thick green leaves. They were just brown a week ago.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Them trees is green. I said, look at the green. It's still winter. But we coming out of winter. And we going into summer. This is what we do. Romans 8:5. All right. I gotta read this. It says, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of YaH, and he shall lift you up. Speak not evil one to another, brother. He that speaketh evil of his brother, and judgment, and judge his brother, speak evil of the law, and judge the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is only one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judge another? Not talking about. It's not talking about judging how people say you can't judge me. That's not what it's talking about. What it's talking about is you going to hell. You going to hell. That right there. Oh, ain't no salvation for you. Ain't no salvation for people like that type of judgment. But when you know a person's lifestyle, it's scripture to line up with their lifestyle. And when you look, when I know your lifestyle, then yeah, you already judged. Right here. No, I can't condemn you. That's what this is saying. You can't condemn a person. You don't have the power to condemn. Notice what the verb says. It says you are not what? It says you don't have the power to save or to destroy. You don't have the power to save or destroy, is what it's saying. So it's saying you don't have the power to condemn, but the Bible tells us in Ephesians that do you not know that you should judge angels? So how much more say you judge the smaller matters? Don't get this book twisted.
That's right.
Am I my brother's keeper? How you keep your brother? Telling them when they're in error. And tell a person when they're in an error, you got to take his word, and his word cast judgment. Not me. That's what the word says. Let's turn to Romans 8.
Hey.
Romans 8. Verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, But they are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Listen, to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Carnally minded, the accursed thing. A carnal mind, listen what it do. It begins to bring death upon your body. Okay. It begins to bring death upon your body. Last. Well, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She'll be the word. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is the enmity of YaH, for it is not subject to the law of YaH, neither indeed can be. The accursed thing, a carnal mind. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please YaH, because that is the accursed thing. The accursed thing will make you lie to your brother. It'll make you steal from your brother. It'll make you kill your brother. That's the accursed thing. These are the things. And this book is a spiritual book. I feel sorry when I see people read this entire book commonly. But see what it say right there? See what it say right there? Look, I don't have time to teach you. I'm not your teacher. You understand me? And I'm not finna argue with you. And I'm not finna wrestle. Because one thing you gotta understand, people that think they know this book, they stiff-necked. I don't know the book. So I can listen to any truth. But when you start reading this book to me verbatim, you already lost me. Because that tells me you don't have a serious prayer life. In order to navigate through this book, I don't care what research you do. If you ain't researching prayer, if you praise your research, you're going to miss. You're going to miss. You're going to miss. Y'all don't change words. Man do. He change them all the time. Y'all talking about languages evolve. I beg to differ. Y'all we got one pure language. And that language, he said we going back to it. Ain't no evolving in that. It is, and it is so. And that is the language that people speak with to their whole nother school of thought. But we thank you this young, and we would just like to offer you the path to YaH, which is through the 10 Commandments. And through the 10 Commandments. When you take those 10 Commandments, you begin to go before YaH. And you begin to ask YaH to give you the strength to fulfill those commandments. Give you the strength. Lend you the wisdom and the knowledge to know how to come before him with the first one, and to know how to come before your brother with the next 6. And that is how you come into YaH, how you come into the Word, how you come into what you would call Yeshua. You got to come through the commandments. Yeshua tell you, look, if thou wish to enter into life, keep the commandments. The first 10 is what you need at first. Then you'll move into the 248. Some may say 246 or whatever. But that's how you move in through the commandments, and then you start observing the feast days, the salvation plan of YaH. And once you start observing the feast days, man, you lock in. You're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger as long as you observe them in spirit and in truth. If this is about your outfit, if this is about your ZZs, we all add beads and lines and add all this other stuff on them. Because now you just took the focus off the ZZ and put the focus on you. So they focus, oh man, who made those? Oh, look, I want lions. Oh, I want bears and gorillas on mine. Because I'm a gorilla squad. But anyway, man, we love you in this place. Listen, that's how you get to salvation. Salvation, y'all is our salvation. Y'all is our Savior. And that means that we got to go meet him where he is. I know they telling y'all that he is going to meet you where you at, but there's going to come a time where when you get enough strength, y'all going to release you and you got to pursue him. He said, seek me that I may be found. He'll come to you and strengthen you, but you're going to have to pursue y'all like never before. And that is the way to salvation. Not saying words that you don't have any moral obligation to, and you don't have any way of keeping what you're speaking out of your mouth. You don't have any way of keeping the words that you speak because you are lawless. You gotta come through the straight gate. The straight gate is the feast days. That is the straight gate. Because narrow is the way that leads to righteousness. But broad is the way that leads to destruction. And many there be that shall find. We love you. If it be of YaH, nothing overthrow it. Unless we happen to be found first to fight against YaH. We're dismissed from each other, but never from the presence of YaH. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem.
Thank you.